in the act of corruption being punished, imprisonment, the defendant may also be sentenced in the form of the amount of properly derived from the proceeds of corruption. My name is Gabrielle Michelin. I'm from UIB. I'm government whip. Today's motion is impoverish corruptors by stolen billion in order to enrich themselves. Prime Minister beforely already stated that 3 arguments regarding this motion. The first one is justification behind this. When you do a crime, you should prepare to commit, which is principle is going to use. The second concern is that this is how we're going to set the parameter and how big the punishment that we should give to the corruptors. According to the status quo, where in some of countries where corruptors escape punishment just with a slap in the wrist, which is the best way for them to get out of it, because the punishment is very light and few of them just to pay back the money that they already stolen. So it's detrimental both sides to the people and the government, because these kinds of people are not deterred by this kind of punishment. And the third one is how will it be impoverish them so this didn't happen at all. When we deter them, the goal is here to make them regret. Not only deter them, but also give a compensation to the nation, rehabilitate them. So they know how it's really bad to steal from people who really need it. For example, their fellow or their friends who corrupts, then will give them a lot of motivation to corrupt too. And justice is needed to save this nation and to further deter those from the corruption. The best metric that exists is to take away from the money that the insensitive, the corruptors, and the uses as a reparation. It is never going to be whether they can really locate corruptors, but we can impoverish them and we take away a large sum of money back. The family also suffer from the media because people can never argue the exposure. For example, that the Deputy Prime Minister has mentioned that the after effect which remain to their family suffers is their consequences. A corruptor has to sacrifice and put the consideration whether they have to corrupt or not, right? You can never change the corruptor's insensitive. And the answer why is just this metric that the money, by done the impoverishment, they have to learn to reflect upon their creed. The amount of money that those poor gets means that they're going to benefit it back. And a member of government mentioned that the corruptors, they can still find a job even if they're already being impoverished. Rehab is a really effective way because the corruptors, the ex-corruptors can easily going out by doing a good habit, and they can also do another corrupting things again. So this house 100% agree that impoverished corruptors is a way more effective than the rehabilitation. I think that's all for me. Thank you.